Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video, and today it's been about a week, almost a week since I posted the Dolphins Jets recap. So the Dolphins season is over. They started 2-6, finished 8-9, fell short and missed the postseason. It was their first losing record in 5 seasons. To say that this season was a disappointment is an understatement. Because if you look at the way their season has panned, I mean, look at 2020, it went 10-6, 2021, 9-8. Then McDaniel took over in 2022, went 9-8, took the Dolphins to the playoffs, lost in the AFC wildcard round. Then 11-6, lost in the wildcard round. And down here we are. Down, and now here we are, 8-9 in 2024. Second in the AFC East, 10th in the AFC. Unfortunately, at one point, this team had the easiest schedule at the end of the season. But then again, this team was as bad as 2-6 at one point. You can, honestly, I'll give them the props that they got far and that they made some noise, but it just wasn't enough. It really was not enough. Like, it really makes you wonder also, just what if you don't lose to teams like Tennessee or Indianapolis? Really makes you wonder what if. It really does. If Tua had played those games, you never know what could have happened. I mean, Huntley went down against the Colts. Tim Boyle went in. After up 10-3 at halftime, they lost 16-10, unfortunately, due to Huntley going out after halftime. Tennessee game. Dolphins held off the Titans with their defense almost the entire game. Defense got tired because the offense went 3-and-out. Ultimately lost 31-12. Not really because of the defense. Just because the offense couldn't do anything. What can I tell you? So, you can say all you want. The Dolphins could have had a chance to make the playoffs from 6-8 to 9-8. But even if they went 9-8, they would still have missed the playoffs. That's why you mention all of these games that they lost. Tennessee, Indianapolis. You can maybe say the Jets game too, but I wouldn't even value that one as much because if they won those 2 games, they actually would have clinched a playoff spot over the Denver Broncos because they owned a tiebreaker. So, some hot spots about this season. Offense took a huge downfall from a year ago. From first to just below average. Defense was phenomenal, but it couldn't do it all. And again, it makes you wonder, what if it was not for Tua missing 7 starts? This team is 6-5 when Tua is starting, and they're 2-4 when he is not starting. The season, in simple words, like I say, disappointing, but it's hard to give it a full failure considering what came their way and the fact that they still managed to at least get close. But I am not going to forget that Tyreek Hill had a very disappointing season. I'm not going to forget that Waddle had a very disappointing season and was injured. I'm not going to forget that Mostert really had a disappointing season. Tua was honestly nothing special even when he was on the field. This team didn't want to invest in a true backup quarterback, and this is on Greer massively. McDaniel took a huge downfall in his play calling. Honestly, the only bright pieces on this offense I can say confidently were Jonnu Smith and Devon Achane. That's the end of the list. The whole defense deserves an Oscar. That just tells you how awful the Dolphins' offense was in 2024. Shortly after their loss to the Jets, the team announced on social media shortly after that 32-20 loss, Chris Greer and Mike McDaniel would be retained for next season. There are some fans that are obviously upset and some that are, okay, we got to do something. If you think about it, this team is much fixable than some people think But it all comes down to whether if Chris Greer is truly going to be making moves in the offseason or not. Is he going to be alive? Or is he going to stay quiet like he has done in past years? It all falls on you, Greer. You got to make the moves. You got to invest on the offensive line. Got to invest in a backup quarterback. Draft accordingly. Fact of the matter is, I will be covering an offseason plan to fix the Miami Dolphins in another video soon. All being said, if I were to grade this season, I'm not going to give it a flat out F, but it's definitely not a special season as it is one to forget. But being graceful, I will give this season a final grade of a C minus, only because of the effort they made to make a run in the end and fall short. But if they had been as bad as they were in the beginning, the season would have ended in possibly an F. So now that this is out of the way, thank you guys for watching. Like I said in this video, I will be making an off-season plan to fix this team. There's going to be plenty of videos coming out. I already have a bunch of videos in the making. Can't wait for you guys to see them. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.